the Ibanez Tube Screamer pedal. It's the most famous and classic overdrive pedals on the market. Been around for decades and been on countless recordings. It's also one of the most cloned pedals of all time. Now, given that we're all on budgets nowadays, I thought I'd actually explore two Tube Screamer clone budget options. First up, I have the Behringer. This is the Vintage Tube Overdrive. This is about 35 bucks Canadian. And another affordable Tube Screamer clone option, the Joyo Vintage Overdrive. Both of these pedals, mean and green. Let's see which one you prefer. Okay, so let's just first do our clean tone here. I'm in the bridge pickup. This is the Godin Montreal Premier guitar. I'm in the bridge pickup. It's a hollow body guitar. So yeah, let's get going here. There's a little riff in G. Very nice. Neck pickup. Turn the tone up a little bit. Now the knobs are more or less the same. Everything's basically at the halfway point. So let's go with the Behringer. Okay, not bad. Oh, gotta turn the drive up a little bit. That's the neck pickup. There we go. Turn the Joyo on. All right. It's a good sound. Okay. Let's go back to Behringer. We're going to turn the tone up there. So it's roughly, what, 3 o'clock or so? Drive, let's just crank the drive right up. Level, yeah, we'll turn it up a little bit. Sounds pretty good. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, so let's just make sure we got basically the same settings here. So roughly there, that's pretty well 3, and then the drive is completely cranked. Sounds pretty good. Now for fun, I'm just going to switch to the bridge pickup. Now just an idea, this is what it sounds like clean. Go back to the Vintage Overdrive. The Joyo. Oh, messed that up. Just sounds like rock and roll, really. And the Vintage Tube Overdrive. Okay, I'm hearing a slight difference. I'm hearing, I don't know, the Vintage Tube Overdrive. Let's try that. Huh. I actually find the Behringer's cutting through a little bit more. A little more trebly. Or maybe that's just me, I'm not sure. Okay, let's lower the tone down a fair bit. There, we're gonna go to about 9 o'clock. Drive, we're gonna reduce that too. Let's leave it there. Level, I mean, this really is just a volume. Why not? There. All the knobs are more or less facing the same way. Okay, well, that volume knob is really responsive. A Just crank it right up. I don't have the amp the volume on the amp too high. It's at 3 right now, but I mean, it's a deluxe reverb, so that's pretty loud to begin with. Okay. I would have kind of expected this to be a bit more muddy with the tone rolled down that far, but still fairly trebly. All right, let's try the Vintage Overdrive. Well, first off, let's adjust things here. Oh no, that one. Well, let's just crank it, see how that goes. And there we go. So that's more or less the same, yeah. Still in the bridge pickup. I don't know, I think it's got a bit more bass response. What if I turn the tone all the way down? For the sake of argument, all the way down. Not bad. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's turn. Personally, I liked it right around there, and the tone. There. All right. And let's turn drive right about there. That's the same. Turn that right around there. pretty good. Okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. And let's just go back to the Joyo. Yeah, good sound. All right, I'll be back with my final thoughts in a second. So it took a little time, and here are my thoughts on these two pedals after shooting them out. The truth is, I don't actually think you can go wrong with either one. I think it just depends on which purpose. If you're primarily a bedroom or a studio player, I actually think you can't really go wrong with this. I mean, the truth is, the only issue that I found with the Behringer was a little bit of the durability. I mean, some of like this knob, I'm noticing the knobs are moving around a little bit on them, okay, which is a problem if you're at a gig. But I mean, if you're just playing at home and you just need to get that sound, this will get you 99% of the way there. And for $36 or $35, whatever it was, it's really hard to beat. That said, if you're planning on doing any gigging or maybe you're a little bit more heavy-footed, I do suggest going with the Joyo, okay? It just seems a lot more durable. The casing is a lot harder. It's all metal. When you hit the button, you can actually hear click. I'm not sure if that came through, but I guess we'll find out. Surprisingly durable, and I mean, it's only $15 more than the Behringer. Can't go wrong. Now, as far as sound goes, really didn't notice much of a difference. The only one that I noticed was when this one with the tone knob, I noticed I think it had a little bit more treble response. And while at the same time, this one had a bit more, I think, bass response. At least that's what I heard. Maybe you can tell me differently, leave a comment. Either way, it's very clear the pedals have become a long way. For only $35, $50, you can actually get the sound that you've heard on the radio for years. Now, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what I think. What did you think? Did you like the sound of one better than the other? Okay, do you agree with my assessment? Would you go with the Joyo for a gig, or would you go with a more expensive one? Because I think the actual Tube Screamer, it's right around the $200 mark. All these prices are in Canadian, by the way. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you're trying to decide between an affordable Tube Screamer, I hope I've helped you out. Please like and subscribe for more pedal demos, pedal comparisons, guitar talk, you name it, we have fun here. We're Sandy Ridge Music, where tone and tech collide. See you next time.